Growing up, I went from the NES to the N64. So I went from this to this. Hi there, and welcome to Game Chat.
Hey,
My name is
Mario!
David, and we like to sit and discuss games.
Hello!
What we liked about them, what made them memorable, and whatever else we can think of. On today's episode, we'll be talking about Super Mario 64. Now, there isn't much I can say about Mario 64 that hasn't already been said. This was the game to pioneer 3D gameplay, movement, and platforming. Aside from a semi-frustrating camera, Mario 64 holds up very well to this day. Now, I've always loved video games, ever since I was a kid, and my first real memory of gaming was with the NES and Super Mario Bros. 3. I would race home from school and use any free moment I had playing the game. I loved replaying levels, looking for hidden secrets, and exploring the overworld for any treasures or bonus stages I may have missed. For the most part, gaming was a very solo hobby for me. My parents really didn't have a lot of interest in it. Luckily, I had some cousins who also enjoyed playing games. So whenever we got together, it was fun to talk about video games. But when I got the Nintendo 64, everything changed. The jump from 2D to 3D was so impressive that even my parents and other members of my family wanted to be involved. Suddenly, everyone wanted a turn at Mario 64 to see who could get the most power stars before losing a life. I remember there were certain stars I actually had to even ask my parents to help me get. That's a really cool memory that I'll always take with me. I got lost in Mario 64's world. I loved all the different paintings and exploring all the different levels of the castle. Going from walking left to right on a screen to running around a huge 3D castle was amazing. I was obsessed with this world when I was a kid. I would get lost in the castle, lost in the various worlds. Everything just felt like a second home to me. Now, when it comes to the actual game mechanics themselves, I'm a really big fan of the way they handled the power stars. You see, you didn't have to get every star in each level. Instead, you needed a set number of stars to unlock different floors and specific doors. With this, it made it possible to skip stars you struggled with and try to get a different one instead.
Here we go!
By having this sort of mechanic, it really cuts down on frustration and irritation. Stuck on a star? Hey, that's okay. There's probably another star or level you can try instead. On top of that, you can also get a lot of the stars completely out of order. You might see a star out in the distance and decide to go for that one first. Unfortunately, the follow-up to this game, Mario Sunshine, did away with that system. Now, you have to get every 7th shine in each level to progress to the ending. But let's not go too deep into Mario Sunshine, because we can definitely have a game chat about that game another day. On the bright side, It seemed like the developers saw that this wasn't the right move, because right after Mario Sunshine, they went back to the old formula. This still continues to Mario Odyssey. Hang on. Mario Odyssey actually feels like the real follow-up to Mario 64. Wait, does anyone else feel like that? We can talk about that another time. Let's jump back to Mario 64. As more time has passed, I actually appreciate Mario 64 more now than I did when I was growing up. I've always enjoyed watching videos of others playing the game, doing challenges, or even breaking down how certain mechanics work. Watching various speedruns is something I also really enjoy. Seeing people break this game and do all these crazy jumps is really cool. Mario 64 is in a very rare position as it's still relevant to this very day. At any given time, you can probably find someone speedrunning the game or taking on some new crazy challenge. Modders have kept this game alive and well with various new levels, or even changing the game in some of the most bizarre ways you can imagine. It's pretty cool how influential Mario 64 was back in the day, and how present it is in today's world as well. To the point that platformers that come out to this day are often still compared to it. Just as we spoke about in our Ocarina of Time chat, Mario 64 continues to stand the test of time, and I don't really think it's going away anytime soon. It's a truly delightful game with innovative worlds, a great moveset, and a so-so camera. But it also has a stellar soundtrack. If you like modern Mario games and you haven't played 64, I'd highly recommend it. You can actually see a lot of inspiration in the current games that started back here. If you have played it before, let me know what you liked about it, or didn't like. Maybe you have a strong memory of Mario 64. Let me know about it. Thank you so much for checking out this episode of Game Chat. I really appreciate it. As usual, let me know what you liked and what you didn't, and perhaps what you'd like to see next time. Until then, my friends, be kind, be good to each other, and I'll see you on the next Game Chat. Take care.